you chewing on? Wow, Maggie. How are you? You got something sticking out of your face there. Oh my goodness. Here comes the sun, toot-and-toot-toot. Here comes the sun. It was behind a cloud. There it is. It's coming. Oh, it was kind of chilly without the sun. I was hoping I'd get to see that sun before it went down. Oh, buddy, what a beautiful, beautiful world. Man, the Lord blesses me every day. I was just praying about something that was very important to me. And I asked the Lord, you know, the more you practice this, asking the Lord and waiting upon Him for the answer, the more He answers you. And in this particular situation, I'm not sure that it's completely through, but I see that the Lord is working to give me a very important answer right now. At the moment, the answer that I'm getting is heartbreaking, but you know, the Lord protects us. And it's better that when there's something that you want more than anything in this world, and you say, Lord, I need that, I want that. And your heart is just, you know, I don't really, I don't want what's right as much. You know, you may give lip service to that, but you just, it leads to blindness, spiritual blindness. You just want what your heart wants, what your body wants, or what your soul, lustful, soulical, the fleshly desires. And sometimes that wins, and we just think, no matter what, we got to have this or that. And we say, Lord, please give us what we want. But when you get a little wiser, and you see something that just looks like, you know, it could be a test, or the Lord is disciplining us or something. And we have to be willing and full of faith, enough faith to know that whatever the Lord wants us to be happy, He'll never allow anything into our life that could hurt us if we're willing to follow His directions. So even though I was disappointed today, I knew that it was the Lord's answer to my prayer. Although I'm not completely sure that the answer is finished, because sometimes there are turns and twists in every story sometimes. As they say, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I'll continue to have hope that perhaps the Lord is just showing me something here, and there'll be another twist in the road. But I'm prepared to receive an answer that even though I want this thing more than anything I can think of at the moment in life, I also know that I'm thinking about it from my own human standpoint. And I don't know what the Lord knows. And so I'm also very grateful that the Lord is willing to and so full of grace that He would hear my prayer, and any one of us who asks to not let us have something that we might think we want, but that could lead to great pain. I mean, worse pain and trouble than we could probably stand to deal with. So I'm grateful right now, even though my heart is heavy, but also full of understanding and thankfulness. And then I get up and I look around at these beautiful trees that the Lord has given me. And you beautiful, carefree puppies that have not a care in the world. And the blue skies and the sunshine. Oh, buddy. I feel like the luckiest man alive because, you know, a lot of times when the Lord says no, and we're faithful and we listen and we pay attention, not many days hence, the Lord gives you a gift that blows your mind. You couldn't even imagine in your wildest dream that you're even worthy of such a thing. But we have to be, in order to be worthy, we have to be willing to follow the Heavenly Father's lead. Look at these rocks. Those are natural. It's a sheet of rock. And then there's a bunch of dirt over top. So I just know that the Lord's going to bless me and fix my broken heart and lift me up and make my heart joyful, as He is everyone who loves Him, and all those who figure it out to listen and wait upon Him and trust that the world is beautiful. It's not here to hurt us. This is a place of joy. This world. The Lord made this world. He makes it every minute. You know, it's not something He did 6,000 years ago or 1,000,000, billion, or 4 billion years ago. We're living in the now. And right now the Lord has made this day for me to live in. And I just can't wait to see what's next. I know that He'll take care of me and all of the people that I love. I don't worry for anyone because the Lord loves them more than I do. I can't even imagine the love of the Lord and how full, how tremendously profound His love is. I only feel what a human can feel in this world. But even just for even just that, you know, it's like my heart's almost full sometimes, and like it's gonna burst for joy. And yeah, and then there's disappointments, but you know, they don't last long when you handle them wisely and you go to the Father in prayer. Yeah, this is just behind my house, or my, I ain't got a house yet. And I ended up, the Lord had me work on a video today, so I didn't get to do much. And then I had to go in town. So, I'll try to get working on the cabin tomorrow. Huh. I noticed we've got these things out here too. Probably some kind of a yucca. Or some kind of a, I don't know. Yucca, I think. There's quite a few of these around here. I like them. I love deserts. Oh, somebody made an altar right here. And then the ants made one here next to it. And man made one here. Boy, I'm glad I don't have to drive up this steep hill. Looks like somebody's been driving in here though. Which is odd because there's nobody else back here on this road. I think People just come in, looking around. Let's take a look over here. Look off this hill, see what we see for a minute. The sun's over here. Maybe looks like it's not going to have a sunset for another few minutes, though. Maybe we'll see an elk. Man, I saw some elk tracks, recent ones that would come within my property. I've never seen such big elk tracks. I mean, these elk are this bigger than cows. They're huge. Huge. Huh. Wow. Yeah, right now I'm just walking around looking at different things. The guy next door told me that when it starts raining a little bit, there are just flowers that bloom everywhere. He says the most amazing, beautiful thing to see. There's a lot of grass, but see, in the winter it dries, it's dry, which is good, because you don't want a lot of snow, but it does snow. But we get the hottest months of the year, July, August, September, we get lots of rain, the monsoon rains, and everything gets green. Thunderstorms, beautiful sunsets. Oh man, I love New Mexico sunsets. Summer nights listening to it thunder. I'll go up the road. Oh my goodness, she's got a little rabbit. A dead rabbit's head. Something. Buster, yuck. They get their minerals and calcium and stuff that way. It's nature's way. That's nature's way. Who am I to stand in the way of nature? Mother Nature's wise. see a cabin up the hill. I don't like to walk by people's property and leave them alone and live in peace. I think that's my neighbor. I met him. One neighbor. I mean, they don't own the road. There's no reason why I can't walk, but I just kind of avoid people's properties, and you know, it's not like we're in a subdivision or anything like that in the city, but if you walk down the road far enough, you're going to run into a driveway that goes into somebody's place, and they might have dogs and stuff. They'll come barking out the end of the road or something at you. So I just kind of avoid that. See where I'm right now. I'm just kind of looking for places I can go on bikes. I can walk down I can get to my property just walking down here. It's about the third pole down to the right is my property. Third pole down. Yeah, let's walk the other way. Along the telephone line. Or the electric line. I'm hoping the sun, I guess it's a little early for the sun to go now. I got it just a little too early. It was too late yesterday. I came out too late. Of course, I'll be walking for a few minutes, but it might be an hour before that sun goes down. Or two. I might still be out here. This is a nice trail. Somebody's already been walking out here. We'll walk down there, look around the corner and see what's around there. Scope this whole place out. See, over here there's not as many ponderosas on this side. I got really lucky on my property. Got some big trees. Well, I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. And peace in your heart. And you can find a place to go walking like I got here. And say some prayers and draw closer to God. It's like I've bought properties, I've done things in my life and moved around quite a bit. Never could find home, you know. I don't know where home is. Maybe it's not on this earth for me, but this is as close to home as any place I've ever been. I feel good here all the time. I just feel blessed and I feel thankful. It's like I just don't want to go a day or half a day, you know, without thanking the Lord for all that He's doing for me, because I'm just full of thanks. It's not even it's not even any credit to me. I look up and I see the trees and the beautiful land and the mountains, and I can't help but be thankful for all of this. I mean, you know, and then sometimes something will happen or stub your toe or something and you want to cuss or something, and, you know, we build habits up. I had a habit for years. Something would happen, I could stub my toe and I'd say, damn, you know, something, I have to say something. Well, years ago, I traded that word, you know, the damn and all that kind of thing. I traded it for golly gee and diggity dang. I, you know, kind of used some different colorful things. But lately I've been trying to unlearn even those habits. And I've discovered that most of that, a lot of people go through life thinking that, well, they're just that way. They're born that way. They're just fly off the handle every time they stub their toe. And I found most of that isn't us. It's ingrained habits. Just like anybody can learn to eat less or fast or eat better diets. And it's not, we weren't born it's not in our genes to be gluttons. It's something we learn. And being angry and depressed, it's not in our genes either, but it's really hard to accept responsibility for our depression and for our unthankfulness and stuff. And for when we get angry, we think it's somebody's fault why we're angry or something. But I'm learning, and I'm doing pretty good. I really feel good lately. I'm making lots of progress. I don't get upset when something stupid happens, or I spill the milk or whatever. So I feel just, you know, like on top of the world with all that the Lord is doing and blessing me with. And I want to walk over here and see if we can look over this hill. Take a look at these mountains on this side of the hill. Those little flowers are pretty, aren't they? They're everywhere. It's like the first of the flowers. What's this? Kinnikinnick or something? It's not kinnikinnick. It looks a little bit like it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get someplace where I can look. We're not high enough here at this point. What kind of an animal did that? I'm gonna say a beaver, but my goodness, why would a beaver be here? There's no water. It just broke off. That's what it is, and that's mold. That's mold. Isn't that weird? fungus or something. I don't know what that was. I love these trees. Love them, love them. Huh. Look at this over here. You could give me any little piece of property out here and I'd be happy. I love this. A lot of times these trees will just fall over, but they just keep growing. They'll sprawl out for 50, 60 feet. Huh. And there's a little nest. Looks like for a bird of some kind. Well, I don't know when, but I'm going to go to, let's see, here's some elk tracks right here. There's your old ones. But this is, they come through here. Look at this. Big old elk track. Not fresh, but got a tail. Oh, I love trees. I love sunshine, clouds. I like the sand. There's areas of sand around here. Big old trees. Junipers. Junipers and big old oak trees, and that's a big juniper there or something. Look at this one. Every piece of property has something unique. Like if you came out here and you were to purchase this, which I mean, you know, I don't know that it's for sale. I'm sure it's not. But look at this. I wish you guys could see this. I don't think you can, I keep saying this, but you cannot see just how massive this tree is. You can't tell even with the dogs in the foreground for some reason because of the depth. It's real up close, and then it goes from the dogs to the tree. It's just way back there and it looks smaller. But this is massive. Oh man, this is better than my tree. Look at this. Whoa. More little places for varmints to live. Look at this red bark. Looks just like manzanita. In California, this on the west coast, they have bushes. They're a lot smaller than this, and they have this kind of bark, but they don't have these leaves. It looks like a reptile skin. The whole family nests in here. Something come jumping out of there. I wonder how those get twisted up like that. You don't even know how these things stay alive, you know? It's all hollowed out, but it's still growing. Oh, look at this. That big old lamb going that way. Let's go look. Ah. Huh. The sky is all yellow, you know, and it's just diffused yellow everywhere, and it's so. Oh, wow. I don't know how somebody could let go of something that they love. I could never let go of what I love. I've had a couple of times in my life where I thought somebody loved me and they didn't. Evidently they didn't, you know. like my dad. I love my dad, and I don't know, maybe he does love me, but I haven't heard from him. No hiding her hair for, I don't know, almost 30 years. And yeah, you get over it. I'm not still, in pain or anything. Been a while, but it's just these things like that. And I just look around all this beauty, and people think, oh, it's so hard to have integrity and to have patience and to be full of love. And I'm like, how can you not love? How can you not love when you're surrounded by... I think that's why people don't have love these days, because they're not surrounded by God's love. I don't know why I'm using this word G-O-D all of a sudden. I always usually say by the divine love, but oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Oh Jesus, thank you. Look at that down there. It's like a misty yellow in the air. But when you're around our mother's love, this earth and the wisdom in everything in nature, I don't know how you can not love. I don't know how it doesn't inspire you with courage and integrity and a knowing deep within your bones that nothing can hurt you if you have faith. David took Goliath on without any fear because he believed. And he believed in the Lord. And I guess that's why I can't live in the city, because I start getting uneasy and angry and anxious and all the feelings of love just start disappearing, and you start getting frustrated, and pretty soon you're yelling at the cat or something, and you got to pay all these bills, and oh, I don't know. I can't. I like being out here in nature. I think we're going to see a sunset here in a little bit. I love you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you for always warning and protecting me and guiding me. Oh my. There's a little, I don't know, what's it, dust coming up out of the field over there or something? What is that? It must be a kind of a fine dust in the air, and that's why it's so yellow. And that's probably what it is. Maybe there's a road down there and somebody's driven on it and it's shooting the dust up from the road. Road gets dusty out here because it's kind of sandy when in the summertime, but it's not summer yet, so I don't know. We'll go up here and find a seat, a front seat to the sun going down, a place to sit, so we can watch the sun go down. That would make my day. Well, the only thing that's going to fix this day is some time for me, but I'm feeling better already. The Lord is comforting me. Thought I could sit here, but then I can't see the sun. It's in behind that tree. So we'll have to go over here. It's like another 20 minutes maybe. I might have to turn the camera off and sit here and just wait a little bit. Look at this tree. Looks like it's dead. But it sure has some pretty wood. I bet you could take and... Oh, that's what that yellow, it's pitchy. Some kind of pitch that's in that tree because it takes on the color there. It's not fungus. It's like when it breaks open, it leaks out. It's some kind of a resin or something. I'll have to get some of that and burn it and see what it does. Because I don't know what kind of tree these are. To get familiar with all these different kind of trees. Oh man. Everywhere you go out here, I can just imagine owning a little piece of land. Like right here, I'd put a little cabin right here. I could look off. But I'm really happy with the property I got. It's like the best piece out here from what I can tell. Oh, look. Oh, howdy, look at this. I mean, it's not the Grand Canyon or anything, but it's a nice little spot we can sit. You know? Oh, look at that. Let's see if this other spot looks better. Then I'll choose which place to sit and wait till the sun goes down. Well, yeah, it might have nice sunset because there's some clouds over there. So, might turn orange. I'm gonna sit on this rock, I guess. Okay, changed my mind. Oh, I'll bet you there's a seat here somewhere for me. All right, I'm gonna turn this off and find me a seat. You hear the coyotes? I'm about to get a new phone. It's supposed to have a better camera than this. The Galaxy X23. I don't know when I'll get one, but I can go get it any day by the time I got down there. That's going to be exciting. It's supposed to have a lot better lens and, focus, or, zooming in and stuff. Any minute that thing would go down. Turning yellow. Oh. This is a spiritual experience. When the sun goes down. I've been getting up with the sun and going, well, I don't go to bed with the sun, but I get to see it go down. And I witness it coming up over the hill where I live, and it's a spiritual experience, I tell you that. Oh yeah, I was saying a minute ago, and then I forgot. There's a lot of places around here to go hiking. There's a big volcano off that way, and you can't see it because it's just why I wanted to go over that way and look off, because there's a big volcano, and in that area, everything is volcanic rock everywhere. And I want to go see that because I love volcanic areas. And as my friend told me, there's sometimes beautiful stones and diamonds and rubies and things that come out of there. Oh, hallelujah. Looking right into the throne of the divine radiance. Oh boy. Oh man, oh man. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, that's my favorite color. Those yellows and oranges and sunset colors. My mom used to say she liked fall colors. Autumn colors. So I named my daughter Autumn. Without the N. A-U-T-U-M. Autumn Victoria. Glory. Autumn Glory Victoria Vos. That's what I named her. Because she was born the first day of autumn in September. Conceived on Christmas Eve. She was an angel. That's what she was. That's what she is. An angel was born. Oh man. Yeah, it's starting to turn pink now. That's the river of life. I'd like to be perched right up there. Get a bird's eye view. go, girls and boys. Oh, my eyes are blinded from looking into the sun. I didn't think it would do that because it was behind the clouds or something. It looked, just kind of orange or whatever. But man, I was looking into the sun, I guess. Everything looks kind of weird. Oh, it's turning pink now. Can't see behind that tree. I love these rocks and sunsets. Well, my property's just down this couple of posts down. Oh man. Boy, most beautiful flowers. If you pay attention and get to looking, it's just this is the property next to mine, the corner, and I'm just one more down. All these properties are marked, surveyed. I love this piece here. There's some beautiful trees back in there. There's like a little forest. There's my property. It just starts right up here. I like my property the best. Isn't that neat how the Lord gave me such a special place to just be? You know, the solitude out here is just amazing. I've grown to enjoy that. Yeah, it gets a little bit lonely, but it's better than living in the city or being with somebody that you know you're not happy with or something. That can be a lot of trouble. A lot of pain when two like-minded Christians are yoked together, though that would be bliss. It's a shame that so many people, I guess there's not too many true Christians that have found maturity in their walk in life, that know what integrity is and braveness and courage and what love is, They want love, but they don't really know, I guess, that that's not love. That's not love. Because love is kind of the king or queen. I'd call it a queen. It reigns supreme over all the other amazing gifts. Love is greater than all. Paul said, these three remain, love, hope, and faith. But love is greater than them all. Without love, you have nothing. You have nothing. You could preserve your soul in hell, but it's not worth preserving down there in hell. And there's no integrity in hell. There's no courage. There's no love. Here's my property. Oh, howdy do I love my property. Oh, howdy. The queen of all the properties. Big old pond of roses. Well, take a little look off my cliff and above my cave. Well, I get to use it anyway. There's my cliff. There's my cliffs. So neat. I'm gonna sit over here on this rock, take a quick look around at the mountains, and then we're gonna sit down and get this loaded. I guess I did 2 videos today. I did one earlier. I hope you guys watch that. Share it. And this will probably just be for some of the folks that like nature and stuff. Sunsets, I usually either sit there or on this log or on this rock here. I can get 5 bars. It says 5G, but I agree. I didn't know you could get 5G out in the middle of nowhere, but so maybe it's actually 4, but it says it's 5G. It'll flip to 4G though sometimes, but then it comes back on to 5G. So it might be raining over there, because usually it's a lot more clear. Alright guys, I hope the Lord blesses you. Get a good night's rest, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.